All right, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it happens to be in your part of the galaxy, hope you're making it a great day. Got some GACs to play today. Getting a little bit of a late start, sorry y'all. Went out to breakfast. Normally it takes like a half hour, 40 minutes at the place that we like to go. Took like almost 2 hours today. Crazy. Took forever. It's probably an hour in before I got my second cup of coffee too. Anyway, they were busy, I guess. So that means that I'm a bit late this morning. Sorry for that, everybody. I do have fleet placement that I got to play for. So I'm going to take a short interlude, throw down a couple fleet matches here real quick. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to get top 5 today. I'll play a match. I think I'm rated 10 on this account anyway, so it won't even matter if I win or lose. But we'll go through this strategy of a low star Executor against a higher star Executor, just so people can kind of see what's going on here. So if things go well, the whole opposing team goes first. My Razor Crest is a bit faster than my Xanadu Blood, and usually the opposing capital ship targets Razor Crest, puts a breach on it, and then it actually goes after. So in this case, we're actually going to have to just throw a basic attack onto Bosk and use it up. We don't want to get a taunt on Bosk. We want to save that till Xanadu Blood can target the other Xanadu Blood. It puts a breach on. Then when this is called to assist, it gets the mark on there. So now their Xanadu Blood is marked, and we'll be able to very quickly remove that ship from combat. That gives us a pretty decent advantage in the matchup. And then normal people here would probably bring in Ebonhawk, but I just bring in another ship and race for it. It's 4 of my ships versus 3 of his, so I feel like we can just race. Doing the assist now with 4 ships on the field gives me really a lot of instances toward the ult. So we'll do this, and we'll get the locked target lock on there. All right, now he's back to 4 ships. Now he's got the locked debuffs. We're going to get Boba Fett out of here before he has a chance to do his big area effect things. Bring in our own Boba Fett. And we're not going to go crazy with the special abilities. We're just going to use the basic ones. We're going to try to get as many different... let's go here. No, let's go here and do this. We're just trying to get our capital ship to the ult before the enemy. Yeah, see, we're still 3 away. That's awful. So he's probably going to get there before we do this time. If that happens, we'll still have chances. I don't know how many times I've lost my capital ship and still been able to make it through. So we'll see if we can do it this time. Unfortunately, that he's 1 reinforcement ahead of me in the sequence of things. So let's get this Razor Crest out of here. Then we can start doing the big stuff on Boba Fett. And hopefully he doesn't have any more reinforcements in here. This should be able to get IG-88 out of here. Alright, now we just got to get back around to the sonic boom on Slave 1, and then we'll be done. Or if I can get ability block onto... Not ability block, a buff immunity, I mean. We'll take out Anakin's ship. I don't want any of that nonsense. He's not getting enough instances of his ultimate stacked up again so that he can do it a second time. I mean, that would be disaster. Alright, we win without our capital ship. Alright. And then we can go to the Abticio account. Same thing. Try to throw down one real quick fleet battle. Fear, surprise, and an almost fanatical devotion to the Palp. Says just another consumer. You know how it goes. Just not the comfy chair. Not the comfy chair. High Ground says you get 7-star 3PO. That's nice. Pretty fantastic. 7-star 3PO. Not easy to get. Good to have. Oh, man. Already. Oops. That was the wrong thing to do. Let's see. Let us see. A lot of people I know try to take out different ships, but I actually like to try to get the Xanadu or the Hyena bomber out of here if I can. I never want that thing to get off the second instance of putting buzz droids on everybody. We lost our own Hyena bomber. Sunfac's the only real ship we have left. So here I'm actually going to target that ship and just, like I said, try to work on that and get it out of here. Why did it lose the taunt? I didn't see the enemy capital ship cleanse it, but maybe I just missed it. Is this actually Spy? I think that might be Spy. I thought it was Sunfac, but maybe it's yeah, that's Spy. We'll go ahead and kill the Spy. It means that we're probably going to get buzz droids again, but we're either going to win or lose here in the next couple turns. There we go. 1 minute left to go to payout, and we sneak into the top 10. All right, I can catch up on chat now. Really wish they had stuck with the neat red uniforms instead of the goofy hats. Is it just me, or has Swgoh had a lot of YouTube ads recently? Well, as odd as this may sound, I don't see Swgoh ads on YouTube. Do you guys actually get Swgoh ads when you're watching YouTube? I watch so much different stuff on YouTube, though. It's got to be confused. Like, I watch arm wrestling, I watch beatboxing, chess stuff, Dungeons and Dragons stuff, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stuff. I've been messing around with a new game called Bloodline. Just I've been watching a couple videos on that here recently. Man, watching other people's videos on a game that's relatively new makes me want to cover the game, because you know, I've played Bloodline for a couple weeks now, just messing around with it, and there's like so much stuff out there for videos that's just not true. It's just not true. It's not true. It's not efficient. I almost can't resist the urge to just put out some videos and go, no, guys, stop. If you're playing this game, this is how you should really be playing it. But, yeah, maybe that's arrogance on my part. Look at these crystals. These crystals are horrible. I used up all my crystals. I did the thing, right? The thing that everybody does sooner or later. When you're clicking these purchases here, I did the thing, and I bought like a bunch of Razor Crest shards. I think I might have even bought 16 of them. I clicked the button and my crystals all went away. So I was just being hasty and got that box by accident, and I clicked OK, and my crystals are all gone. They're all gone. They're gone. They went away. So now I have like nothing. I don't even have enough for my refreshes today. Pretty sad. Maybe there's people, I mean, it's been a long time since they implemented that. I think it's only happened to me one other time. Does that happen to any of you guys? Let me know. Let me know if you've had the same misfortune. Look at this shard shop, though. I got a pretty nice feed going on over here. $4,000 in the bank. I'm looking for Chetic comlinks and the binoculars especially, because I need those. Stuff like this I buy up until I get 80, because if I use them, I'm going to use 40 of them for sure. So if I have 40 more in the bank, even if a character doubles up on the same thing. What is that for? Is that for the bayonets, or what uses that? Yeah, so even if they double up on this piece, like the glasses or whatever, I'll still have enough to do 2. So for a lot of those pieces, I stop if I have 80. And then when I use them up, I start to restock. But of course, the med packs, if you ever see the med packs in there, you buy med packs until you run out of med packs to buy. Don't you go for Razor Crest first before Xanadu so your Razor Crest doesn't get marked? So when the opponent's capital ship is much faster than yours, so if you're in the mirror match and you're 7-star against 7-star and their capital ship is just a little bit faster than yours, then yeah, you go after the Razor Crest first. It makes a lot of sense. The problem is when you're got like a 4 or 5-star Executor, you're so much slower than the opposing capital ship. What happens is you'll go through your first round, you won't kill Razor Crest, they'll start going through their second round, and the enemy capital ship can sometimes get around to, they'll get back around to the healing skill before you can kill Razor Crest. And that's disaster. That is absolute disaster. And especially if their Razor Crest is not fast enough. So I've had that happen before where their Razor Crest is a little bit slower. You mark it, it gets rid of the mark. You remark it, it gets healed, and you just lose. So killing the Razor Crest first in the mirror match when you have 7-star versus 7-star makes a lot of sense to me. But in battles that I've tried to fight out with a 5-star Executor, there's been enough times where I have their Razor Crest just on a sliver, because you got to kill it twice, right? You got to kill it twice. So I get it down to a sliver of life and they heal it, and then once it gets healed and has foresight, you don't get back through it a second time before they kill you. So I've had better experience. Just the Xanadu blood just dies very cleanly, and it gives you a 3-2 advantage, you know, and then when they reinforce, you're a 4-3 advantage, and you just race to the ult. And even if you lose the race, still have all your ships on the field. If you've taken out 1 or 2 of theirs, you still win. Anyway, that's what I've found works for me. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily the very best way to do it. I haven't analyzed it to the level of like changing out mods and changing ship speeds and trying different strategies and whatever. If you do the three attackers, you can't do the 3 attackers with a low star Executor. That's the issue. Doing 3 attackers would work great, but with your capital ship being that slow, they would kill one of your attackers before you could do your thing. Alex Paul says Bloodline Champions. Yeah, Bloodline's Champions of Lithus or something like that. You can ask support for refunds, and they've been doing it, and give crystals back. One time per account, they will refund them. Chalkador says, I recently got a refund for the same thing. Oh, all right. Okay. I didn't think they would do that, but I'll try. I'll see if I can get it refunded. No, cool, guys. Thanks. Thanks for that heads up. I wouldn't have even thought to try that. I would have figured I'm accountable for my own actions and stuck with what I got for doing it, you know. Okay. So support will let you dodge the bullet, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I can get on board with that. JWO says it happened to me once. I bought 16 second sister shards. They refunded me and I kept the shards. Oh wow. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I think that's what happened to me. I think it was 16 Razor Crest shards. It's like 1,400 crystals or something that I threw away. So, not fun. Let's burn up this energy. On this account, we can farm these Mark IV back to gels. Farm the dark side. Even if you don't like farming dark side, getting free shards of a character like this is really a pretty big deal. So, I mean, I like to take advantage of the free stuff while it's there. There's plenty of dark side nodes that are advantageous to farm. So you may as well grab it while the getting's good. Farm up a little bit more here on this Biston. And then same thing over here on Obtisio, but instead of that, we're going to farm the binoculars. That's a dark side farm. And here too, we can farm a hard node. It's got one character. I think in this case we're better off just farm. I'll do this instead of twos, guys. I'll resist the urge to do them two at a time. All right. TK's in the house. Hello, TK. Kurth Gerson says hi. Hello. How you doing today? Mark Perilous is just tuning in. Asks how the stream's going. It's going good so far. Started a little late. Breakfast took forever and a day, but we're into it now. Let's claim this stuff out, and then let's take a look at some Grand Arena. Grand Arena. Check this out. We won our last battle. Kind of felt like we were going to win it. The opponent had already played while we were playing. We saw it was one zone. We took out two of their zones. Got the win. And that was where it ended. So that's a good deal. My opponent, I gotta point out too. Check this out, guys. Kyber 3. Still climbing, still rising up in this Grand Arena system. Kyber 3 with a 5 million GP account feels pretty... it feels pretty good. On one hand, I mean, it's nice to have gotten this far. On the other hand, it does make these matchups pretty darn challenging. So yeah, 8 million account that we got to face today. Oops. Gotta click his name. Thessa Oasis. Rockstar. Living legend. Larger than life. 3.3 million in ships. That's terrifying. That's a 7-star Executor. Malevolence Negotiator. Chimera Endurance Executrix Radis Home 1. He's only got 8 fully functional fleets and a finalizer. Doesn't have the profundity yet. So that's at least something. But yeah, he has a huge advantage in fleets. Pretty big advantage in characters. 3 Galactic Legends. Luke, JMK, Sith Eternal. Skywalker. Revens. Malik is in the house. Relic 5. Triumvirate is relict. Wampa has an Omicron. Dash Rendar in the house. Darth Malgus. Check that out. Yeah. Scoury. I don't know what we would do against Darth Malgus. How do you guys beat Darth Malgus? I mean, other than using a Galactic Legend to beat him. What have you seen that works? What's good tech against him? I haven't messed around with the troopers against Malgus. I think I would need to practice that. Inflicted with fear for a turn. Mastery speed, crit avoidance. The damage they receive is decreased by 15%. They don't have anything that stops turn meter gain, though, do they? This character is so ridiculous. It's so good in Grand Arena. It's crazy. It's crazy. Grail says, hey, DL just calibrated a mod from 20 to 26. Nice. That's awesome. Fantastic. Hey, guys, for those of you that are hanging out here, please use that like saber if you could. I would appreciate that. No Star Killer yet. I noticed that he's got Dash Rendar, he's got Mara Jade, he's got a bunch of the stuff done, but it just hasn't finished out Star Killer yet. Mara Jade's only Relic 3. I think she needs to be 5 for the Star Killer journey, but he's got to be getting close. Anyway, 3 GLs. He tends to take them on offense, so we left JMK on defense. We left Qui-Gon Jinn on defense, and basically just said, okay, we're gonna do our thing, try to hold ships, and hope that we can win on offense. Against 8 million, it's gonna be a pretty big challenge. Galactic Battles won 26K, so that's over 5 years on this account. Oof. 5-year-old account versus a 2-year-old account. Good stuff. Yeah, if I'd been home this morning, had a little more time to prepare, I would have put up the scouting report. I want to start putting up those scouting reports when I do this, but due to the very long breakfast, we didn't have time today. 323, fastest non-GL character. So we've got a pretty good advantage on mods against this player. 315. And then if we look at like Mara Jade, 303, still over 300. So some decent mods, but you know, for an account this old, I would really want to see this top end a lot better. You know, some 330 and 340 characters up here. Maybe my expectations are too high, but yeah. So we've got quite a challenge for today. The man says, "Hey, greetings, Dale. Hope all is well." The man, the myth, the legend. Okay, my opponent has played. By the banners, it doesn't look like they dropped any battles. Looks like they were one and done with everything. Oh no. We had 2 on Qui-Gon Jinn and 3 on Kenobi. Okay. Look, Kenobi acquitted himself quite well. So 2 drop battles there, 1 there. So even if we can't clear fleets, it does give us some chances if we can battle through a little cleaner than he did. We gave him the back wall for free, though, so that's never a good thing. I got nothing against this gas. I literally have nothing against gas in 3s except for Sith Eternal. So basically we got to do Sith Eternal here. And then we have to figure out how to deal with this Luke. Does the Luke have tenacity? Tenacity build on Luke? Yeah, there's tenacity mods. Some, what's it looking like? 78%. And then let me remind myself. Luke ignores taunts, has all this stuff. Yep, fine. And then this says, which one is it? Well, he doesn't have call to action. He has 100% tenacity. All right. So using Vader against him would be pretty difficult. Maybe we can use troopers in here. Link the right trooper this time instead of throwing it on the wrong guy and losing. Here we have Malgus, but his Malgus isn't relicked yet for the GAC. Interesting. He was relicked in the scouting, but wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was relicked in the scouting. But here he's just gear 12. And then this is Maul. Oof. This is too much good stuff, guys. This is too much high quality teams. I don't know how we're going to win. Maybe we can do Iden Versio here. Could we do Iden against CLS? With all the assists, they'll give us some extra turns. It'd be rough, but maybe we could get it done. And we've got troopers down here. Zoiks. Then we have Mon Mothma, Akbar, Relict, Omicron. Big's Wedge team, Mon Mothma. No Zeta on the Hux. So that gives us some chances here to get things done. And then the Mara Jade team. Oof. This is going to be rough, guys. I don't know how I'm going to pick through this. I don't think I have anything here that works except troopers. And I think we actually have to use Veers, Gideon, and Dark Trooper. Yeah, we won't be able to use Piet in here. Just because we need Gideon for the control. If we don't have Gideon for the control, then I think the troopers just die, right? So we come in, we basically put it on Bastila, and then just kill Bastila. Try to get the turn meter. I think I gotta kill Malgus next. And then finish off with Darth Revan. That's horrible. Oof. So where can we use Vader? That's the question. Can we use Vader here? So if we used Vader with Watt, I just don't have experience with all of what Malgus does. I don't know all of his stuff by heart. 5% max health protection, bunch of extra max health and protection, immune to healing immunity while debuffed gains defense and health steal. While he's taunting, he has counter chance, defense, and loses tenacity. Alright, deal physical damage, blind shock, shock everybody. Bastila is really the problem, right? I feel like even at gear 12, he's going to be really hard to kill. So maybe we do it like this. Maybe we do Piet also. Malgus pre-taunts. Tried a Qui-Gon Jinn against a poorly modded Malgus and company, and it worked. Against a good, well-modded one, it had no chance. Rod Winter's in the house. Hey, man. How you doing? Nox Eternal. Yeah, so maybe we try Vader here. Do the troopers on CLS. Then we'll just do a solo Sith Eternal on gas. And then we'll try to pick it apart from there. A.V. Field says hello. Hey, how you doing, man? All right. In a way, this feels like overkill, but Malgus is just so good. So good in GACs. All right. So what do we want to do here? I feel like we want to give this to him just to make sure he doesn't get debuffs on him. Let's do this to get rid of the foresights. Oh man, and then we lose part of our cooldown. Okay, alright, alright. Okay, cut it out. Alright, here we go. Let's get merciless. Let's go over here. We're gonna just go, yeah, okay. We'll do this again, get cooldowns. Oof. Okay, get that over to Piet. We'll do this again. We will... I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. So I'm actually going to hit him with a basic. You know what's interesting? If we do this, does that... Why didn't he get... Okay, there he got the... Huh. Huh. So it doesn't happen during my turn. So I got the cooldown decrease, but it didn't happen during my turn. So I didn't get the extra turn out of it. Alright, we're going to link up Vader here. Take some chances. Merciless again. Force Crush. Hit over here. Merciless. Force Crush. Hit over here. No Merciless this time. Let's kill him. Reduce the amount of fears that we have to deal with. I know it's going to significantly decrease my amount of times that I can cool down and do Merciless Massacre, but such is life. Alright, let's do this. Keep the stacks going. Okay, do it again. He just instantly goes back to full protection. So basically, we have to one-shot this guy. Do that. Do this. Okay. Alright. We've got to one-shot him while we're in Merciless Massacre. So that's what has to happen. We got to get back into Merciless. And we have to do the Culling Blade while we're in Merciless. Okay, 33. Okay, Merciless, Culling, get out of here. Oh, we still didn't get him. Holy cats and rabbits, this guy is ridiculous. Oh, man. 40 seconds left. Do that again. Do this again. And get him. There we go. Finally. My goodness. My goodness. He heals from debuffs. Yeah, his healing was just off the charts there. He's just like, oh, I'm so wounded. Nah, I'm full. I'm full. I'm ready to go. I had to get him in one shot eventually. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we'll target the Chupio first. We'll use Moff Gideon. We'll drain. I think I have a grit mechanic here, so we'll put grit on. Get all gritted up. So I'll kill him first, and then depending on what makes sense, I may actually kill C-3PO. Now I know that C-3PO goes away when we kill Luke, but if we're killing Luke and 3PO is there, and he keeps interfering and helping Luke, that may go worse for us. So Gideon, drain turn meter, mass assist here. Veers can back that up with another mass assist if needed. Probably kill C-3PO second. Alright, let's go. Let's go, troopers. Imagine he was High Relic. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Imagine that he's High Relic. Character is just so nasty. So nasty in a good way. I mean, like obviously, you hate it if you don't have him. But if you do have him, he's just really good. All right, here we go. Second. Oh. No. Yikes. Guys, stop. No, stop hurting me. We're going to do this. I'll take some counterattacks, but I think I'm okay. Oh. They peeled away an instance of my Dark Trooper. Oh, man. This is going to be a loss. Can't get through this. Oh, I was gonna quit out, but man, could not get through it. What would Treya Nest do against that? No, he would. 3PO would just apply stacks of confusion, and Nest would do nothing. All right. Wampa? Does Wampa kill CLS? My tenacity can get high enough that his confusions won't work. But I don't know if I'm going to get in enough turns. I think it's too much damage. I think it's just going to be too much damage. So we've got Mon Mothma we can try. We've got Radis we could try. CLS is just tough though. Clones? Honestly, that may be our best shot. Because at least we can deal with the debuffs then. Alright, let's throw our clones in here. See if we can get something done. Mr. Ice coming in with a super chat. Activate Dark Trooper and the Lightsabers. Thanks, man. Appreciate the super chat. That's fantastic. Much, much appreciated. All right, let's get the tenacity up here, see if that can help us avoid some. Nope. Just lose it instantly and get blinded. Oof. Oh, man. Man. That is just so much damage. He's healing faster than I can hurt him. I don't know what we can do to get through this CLS team now. I think that's it for this GAC, guys. I mean, at this point, I'm just experimenting, because I won't be able to get through that team now. That's it. We are done. We could try Wampa against Gas. I'm kind of curious to see what Wampa does against Gas. What do you think, guys? Can Wampa take him? Padme might work. My Padme's teeny tiny. I've got a small Padme. You know, I can throw some other teams in there. We can try to see if there's something that we can make work. Wampa will be the MVP. Oof. All right, here we go. Cooldowns reset by 100. All right. Womp. Get some bonus protection here. Okay, we're doing it. Gas is gonna sit. We got to do big damage to these guys while gas is down. We're not going to roar. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to try to kill clones. We killed clones. We killed Wampa. Wampa doing it against gas. Getting it done. Yo. That Wampa dough. What you got to say about that? Yeah. Nice. R7 Wampa sounds solid. There's no wreck, says Blackbird. I suppose with Rex that battle would have been a no-go, huh? Because A, faster, and B, aerial advantage. Although, man, I don't know. He beasted that damage. Harry says, bonjour. Dark Loquitur. Have you ever considered changing BlueStack's DP settings to ultra-wide? Better use of screen real estate, or does it conflict with the stream? Ultra wide. Eris says no, still a go even with Rex. Well, in 3v3 I can see, because aerial advantage damage is based on the total amount of clone turns taken, and if we don't have to take that in 3v3s, there's only 2 clones, so they're not taking that many turns. Okay. So, how can we beat troopers? Piet lead with Veers in the 2nd spot. That's not great, right? Like we should be able to cut right through that. Maybe we take the Radis team in here. What do you think, guys? Can the Radis team take this? Admiral Radis. Get it done. We might be better off with I mean, we could put, I think, the Revan team in there. Let's try to figure this team out next. How are we going to kill this team? So maybe this is where we need to use our Jedi Knight Revan team. We're lacking damage, but we do get ways to get rid of the damage over times. We can use Jedi Knight Revan to mark down Beskar and try to kill him right away before they get a chance to do much. 213 speed. .180 speed. So basically we're going to outrun these guys by a lot. 256. With them that slow, maybe we take out Maul first. What do you guys think? Do we kill Maul first? Mandalorians in the leader slot, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we kill Maul. Maul is going to eat the team. Yeah, Maul's going to eat the team, but maybe we can just kill Maul first. Or because they're so slow, 256. He gets speed from something, right? Like there's somewhere else that he gets speed from somehow. Doesn't he? One stack. Defeated. He gets frenzy. So whoever goes the fastest. But we could potentially do Mara Jade here. Right? Can this work? They don't have anything that stops me from removing their turn meter. And as long as I can remove their turn meter, then basically Maul never gets to go. Character with Mandalore. Mandalore allies deal. Mandalorian allies assist. Dispel all debuffs on the healthiest. Gain taunt and defense. Right? They don't stop me from removing their turn meter. All right. Let's get in there and try this. Try to get a cheap win against a team with slower mechanics. Okay, let's pass this over to Mara Jade. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. No stuns. At all. We're going to have to kick him. He's got too much turn meter. One stun. And they're going. I don't know exactly how they got turn meter. It's probably a bad idea for me to let this play out. What's better? Starting over with no damage. If we leave him here, if we were going to quit out of this, we should have quit. Well, he has no stacks of anguish, right? But we've thrown away like 2 or 3 good teams already, so I don't think there's any way that we're going to finish out this GAC. We've just used too many resources, dropped too many battles. We just don't have enough on offense at this point. Canderous. What happened? Mando gets a turn when somebody drops below 75% or something. DL, the stacks don't matter because he restarts with 3 anyway. Oh, he restacks. Stagger didn't apply. Well, the stagger didn't apply, but I got through the second round, kicked him, had all the turn meter gone. I can't believe that my guys had no turn meter. Like none. I don't know. It's weird. Something doesn't feel right about how this combat went. There's a mechanic somewhere that I'm missing. Maybe the damn... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how they got turn meter. Okay, so... what can we use here? I'm not going to forfeit. I'm going to play it out so that his whistling bird cooldown is gone. So he's going to have to wait on that. They're going to have to wait on some of their skills. And I'm going to try to come in here with Iden Versio. And I'm just going to let Canderous feed me turn meter the whole time. I'll try to be smart about when I use my skills, and we'll see if we can work our way through this with an undergeared Iden team. This is for science. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but basically, when he starts to frenzy and go crazy, it should feed us a bunch of turn meter. Honestly, I don't really care if they kill Iden, obviously. Yeah, see? We're gaining back enough health and turn meter every time they assist that this is not going as badly as it might. Yeah, and they can kill Iden, and I don't care. Alright. So we do this. And now we get rid of all these crazy damage over times and whatnot. Can only target the guy that's got immunity on him, which is inconvenient. Okay. He refuses to take a turn. There he goes. Alright. Back at you. We may actually kill... Ooh, this is not going to be good. If he Whistling Birds Iden, it's over, right? If he kills Iden with Whistling Birds, it's over. Okay. Okay. There you go. There's some risk to that, I think, but we got through. All right, troopers now. We really have to find a way to min-max these wins. So we've got to be able to beat this team with something cheap. Then I can bring in Sith Eternal against CLS and try to see the back wall. Do buffs up here. Yeah, exactly. Avoid the complications. We're going to hit Piet. Mark him down. And we'll just start trading back and forth. Making Yoda go, go, go. Go, Yoda, go. Just a basic. We're going to pass it back around to him. Do another basic. Just turn meter, turn meter, turn meter for Yoda. Now we can do the hop in. Basic again. I could have done the assist there. I saw that it was lit up, but I was too late seeing that. All right. We're good. 55 banners. Clean up some troopers. So then we got to bring big man in here. It's embarrassing, but that's all I got. Would Nest work against the troopers? I would think Nest would be pretty annoying against the troopers. They're just going to take a lot of turns against her, and I'm not sure that that would go the way we want it to go. Once Piet gets, somebody linked and they start racking up damage, then the risk is that Nest takes a turn and they just one-shot her between Piet's lead and damage and all that. All right, unless he's got free wins on the... Oh my goodness, he's got more good stuff on the back wall. Look at this. The account's too thick. We used up our Wampa. Although if I can beat gas with Wampa, that's pretty good. All right. Yeah, we've used up way too much stuff. We could potentially use Treya with something here. There's not a ton of damage in these guys. So what do we have that's got massive recovery? We've got Vandor Chewbacca. We could put Vandor and L3 in here. And just hope that they wear themselves out. With no relic characters, though, that's pretty bad. That's not going to be good enough. I don't want to... Well, the other option is to use Nest in here. Just Nest solo. But I feel like we need to take advantage of Nest somewhere else so that we can try to use Traya here. You know what? We're just going to put Traya in with a couple tanks. And we're just going to see if we can get things done. Dengar has to go with Beskar Mando. He's got a stun. He can stun somebody for a second. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if we can cheese a win with Traya here. Okay. Traya's down already. Alright, let's get rid of that frenzy. Let's get over here for a stun. Yeah, the stuns aren't working because unfortunately they can cleanse the lowest health. Oh boy. Nope. Ah, man. Didn't get there. Need something with counterattacks. If we're going to do this, we need counterattacks. Some kind of counterattacks. Alright, we're going to use Luke, Chewie, Han, shoot first, kill Lando. Should be able to finish that out. Not a whole lot of other opportunities for our little Luke team because there's relics everywhere. Get Biston out of here and we're done. No chance of winning at this point, I don't think. Just trying to kill some teams and get extra money. Let's try the Beskar team here. Well, she's actually fast enough to be a threat, right? 303. Do we have anything that stops all of the shenanigans? Nest can't work because she's got tenacity down, right? Let's try Radis. Let's just try it. We got to figure out what this team can do anyway. So in we go. Don't the calls to assist ramp him up? Alright, let's steal her turn meter. Actually want to save that. Ooh, that's too many stuns right there. Bam! Alright, fine. We'll use the area effect. Nice. Steel turn meter over here. Throw a grenade. 61% download. Smack him, steal his turn meter, and get a stun. That skill is just busted. It's basically 3 turns. Because you steal their turn meter, you get their turn meter, and you stun them. Big hit? Nope. Rebel allies gain protection up. Sure. Alright. Do the big hit. Give everybody healing. Finish off the battle with full banners. That worked. We downloaded right at the right time. Alright. Try some type of bounty hunter team here. Ooh. Yikes. Maybe not. We could do the Mando team here. Maybe it works. We're kind of running out of things. Chat's gone silent on me. You guys got any questions for me? Let me know. Have a feeling like we're going to be done with this. Well, I suppose we still have ships, right? The stun is interesting because it's going to allow me to ramp up more whistling birds than I normally would, which is pretty great. Let's do a little bit of damage to Kylo unmasked so that we can try to... He's Relic 0, I think, if I saw correctly, so this should kill him. Yeah, it kills them both. Go Mando. If he was like Relic 7 or something like that, I'm not sure that would have worked, but yeah. We got Biggs here. I think we want to do this to play with Biggs. Stun him? Dodged. It would be great if there was some way to never take a turn. Just sit here and counterattack the whole time and not ever take a turn. Just basic. I was debating doing the big hit, but I don't think it's going to help. Hit Biggs, crit him. He gets a free turn. He shoots us. We counterattack him, crit him. We just get into a loop with Biggs, stacking up damage and killing him. It's pretty nice. Wow, Leia's going bonkers over there. She's like land of a billion attacks. And I can't counterattack her because she's in stealth. No longer in stealth, no longer alive. I do have a question. I already have JMK, SLKR, Lord Vader, and C. About to finish JML. Should I go for Starkiller, GL, Rey, or Profundity next? If you've got 5 GLs, I would definitely go for Profundity. I would go Profundity first. Or, I mean, depends on how close you are to Starkiller, right? So if you're... Yeah. Because Profundity, you got to build the Dash Rendar anyway. So if you do Starkiller first, you already have him. If you do Profundity first, then you'll already have Starkiller. Or, I mean, already have Dash. So I would do those two in whichever order you think is best. Honestly, though, with 5 GLs, I would do Profundity, then into Starkiller, then Rey last. I'd probably even go Jabba before Rey. Profundity, Starkiller, Jabba. Alright, what do we got with Mon Mothma on this account? I think we've used up most of our rebels. We're down to scrubs and scraps. Where's Cara Dune? I feel like someday I'm just going to take Cara Dune to Relic because she's just dumb with Mon Mothma. Alright. We have to get Captain Han Solo out of here. Frenzy! It's a lot of dazes. Dazed and confused, but we're getting rid of the dazes at a good rate. That grenade was kind of useless. Wow. Alright. I need to get the Zeta on Cara so that she can actually do the self-resurrect trick. Alright, come back, Cara. We need you. Your service to the rebellion is not yet complete. Oof. Gone again. Hey, get leveled up there. We'll get the armor penetration. As long as we're not ability blocked, we'll get armor penetration. Marco Rolo. Ooh, all right. Get Cara Dune back again. Okay. Get Frenzy again. I think we got the grenades up. Trigger another Biston turn. Nice little sequence there. Nothing but an Akbar left. So there you go. Beating a full relic team with a couple of gear 10 and 12 characters. Take his turn meter away. Akbar doesn't need a turn anyway. Level 3. Not often that you get your little soldier to level 3. There we go. So if I go for Profundity, I should side farm Jabba. Yes. Since they're all single shard drops, in the time that it would take you to get the Profundity, you'd be in really good shape on Chrysanthemum and Bausch and all of those requirements for the GL Jabba journey. GL Jabba journey? Alright. We gotta be able to defeat Grievous. So we'll do Padme, Ahsoka. Padme's gonna die in like 4 seconds. Grievous is gonna come over and just like slap her upside the head, and we'll be done with this matchup. We're gonna wait on courage stacks. Maybe it's a mistake, but try to generate some. We can stun him as long as he's got protection. Didn't work though. Oh, there goes Padme. See you later, Padme. Yeah. That went about like I expected. So now there's no way to clear the back wall at all. We just got a couple more teams and see if we can get paid. Can we get money for some Night Sisters? Looking pretty grim. What was does the dash team look like these days? We've got the old dash. We've got the, you know, stuff to go with dash. So here we go. Try this out against Night Sisters. Everyone's prepared. Bam! Look at that damage. Gear 11. That damage is from Gear 11. Pew. Vandor putting in some work. Pew. I don't know why. I think that animation is hilarious. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. Now, normally you don't want to do that move because it gets rid of your prepared and then you can't resurrect anybody. But since Dash Rendar lets you be always prepared, as soon as you use it, you just get your prepared back anyway. So it's pretty fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, man. All right, Daka, you're about to go down. Bam. Nice. Okay, next kill on Daka should be a real kill, right? Oh, back to working on zombie. Okay. Bang. Ah. Zombie's in my way. Save the big hit. Oh. Got bad news for you, sisters. Dash is back. Back again. We'll just go ahead and use it to get the zombie out of here while she's got low turn meter. Maybe we'll be able to get Daka out of here. All right. Daka down. Pew. Big hit. Yeah, come on, Dash. Good job, man. Here we go. Big hit. Pew. Get prepared. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Not a quick battle with such low-level characters, but we're getting there. Stun. Do a big hit here. All right. We gotta get her out of here. We are really doing no damage to Asajj. She's monstrous. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, starting to get worried that we're just going to time this out now. She's ramping like crazy. She ramps damage. Is she also ramping health that I'm not... Did I forget something about Asajj's kit? Alright. Get that in there. Get the days on. That was a decent hit. Ooh! Man. That healing, though. Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. 36 seconds left. Got to get her now while her heal's down. Come on. Come on. Get her. No. Oh man, if we were just a tiny fraction faster. Oh man. Rampage gets 5% max health for each kill. Gotta take a look at that. Okay. Saj gains 35% turn meter 15. Whenever an ally or enemy is defeated. Yeah. Well, still, I think the team acquitted itself pretty well. That's it for this, though. That's going to be it for this. We don't have anything else to mess around with at this point. Or I suppose we do, but it's really minimal. We still got 10 battles with Jedi to do in Conquest. We have been buying the Battle Pass for $10 on Loquitur account to get these free shards. We're getting close to box 5. I don't know if I'll get to box 6, but for sure we'll get box 5. We've only got 40 points left to go, and I still haven't even cleared the 5th zone yet. We've still got free rewards to get here. We'll touch up a few quests. We'll get that Jedi quest. We'll have easy box 5, maybe box 6 even, if I can figure out enough feats to complete. Alright, since we got a little bit of a late start today, I'm just going to go right into the GAC for TCO. Everett says, should have full autoed sooner. Yeah. See, even at the end right there where she was low, the next turn she would have had her heal. So I don't know if we still even would have killed her on that or not. And if we restarted the battle, then we would have restarted and had to kill her twice again before the zombie, because of zombie. So not a battle that we could clean up at that point. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look at Landos Quizon, the Jedi Knight. 5.8 million galactic power in Chromium 3. Oof. Look at this, guys. Galactic Legend in the house. Jedi Training Rey, Knight Luke, all this stuff. It looks like he's going for Jedi Master Luke next. Skywalker is in. Revans. Malik. Malik at Relic 1. This always makes me so sad. Like the 8th best character in the game. Well, now that Malik's in, maybe he's 9 or 10, but Malgus. But still, like a top 10 character, I think, in the entire game. You got GLs, and you've got like Malgus, Malik, and Gas. So that's your top 10, right? Why Relic 1? Relic 5, Relic 7. If you've got the character, finish him. And you can't tell me that he does everything at Relic 1 that he would do at Relic 7 anyway. He does not. Okay, we've seen a lot of accounts like this before in the past, guys. If he decides to play, we're going to lose. Just the way it is. Only got the Negotiator. No Malevolence, no Executor, no Profundity, casual player, loves to collect, building stuff. We look at mods, we already know what we're going to see before we even go in here. We're going to see somebody who's a casual player, doesn't pay attention to mods, fastest character in the account other than a GL is 241 speed, So, yeah. Plenty of accounts we've seen like this before. At even any kind of equality, we have such an advantage over these kinds of accounts, it's not even funny. But we don't have equality because he's got 4 times the amount of relic characters that we have. And he put them all in defense. So, our ability to do anything in this GAC is just completely shut down. Got a Galactic Legend on the front wall, CLS, etc. So basically, we can't do anything. We're going to go in, play, try to beat a team. And then, you know, if he plays, he wins. The likelihood is that he doesn't play and we win. Because I don't know why somebody with an account like this would be in Chromium. Even with bad mods, this, if you're serious about playing, this account should be in Erodium somewhere. But okay, let's try to kill Revan first. Let's try to kill Revan first, and we're going to be going fast, so we're going to take Admiral Radis in here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Admiral Radis team. And we're going to try to outlast them. It is tempting to kick Radis out and just put Mon Mothma here, because then I feel like we're pretty much assured of victory here. But then I don't get a different Mon Mothma team. But do I need it anyway? That's the question. Could also do troopers here. You know what? Let's do this. He's got gas at R0 as well. Roman Donnie says, I was held up by the R7 Newt Relic 8 Dooku. I was really surprised by their speed and damage on that level. Yeah. The mods are always so funny. The 2 people with by far the lowest GP in my bracket have by far the best mods. Yep. Alright, let's try this Radis team. I can't wait to get Radis Relict. I'm really in about the same spot on both my accounts. So, what's this? This is removing debuffs, right? You know what? We're going to do this because we want to gain the, oops. That grenade doesn't do any good when they have tenacity up. Don't be foolish. Oh, killing Cassian. That ain't fair. Alright, we'll take a poke over here. Okay. If I try to do my resurrect now, they all have foresight. I won't get any critical hits. So really nothing happens, right? Oh, Radis is, yeah, we're done. We're done. Yeah, definitely should have taken Mon Mothma in there. Okay. Not sure we can salvage that now. Oof, 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 oof. CLS. Padme. Oh, man. It's pretty sad when the Darth Revan team is just about the easiest team that there is to beat. Let's do troopers right here. Select squad, pick it off the list. If they get to go, we'll be in trouble. So we got to kill Vader fast. Alright, link up the Dark Trooper. Put some punchies on Vader. Mass assist on Vader. First kill down. Work on Palpatine. Ooh, squishy boy. Wampa. Get him, boys. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Killing some relics. Dark Trooper Express. Try Qui-Gon or Vader in here. Honestly, if he's slow enough, which probably he is, if he's slow enough, maybe we bring the Mara Jade team in here. 162. 183. I think my Mara Jade's 225 or something like that, so. Oh, yeah. 219. I think my Gear Nothing Mara Jade's faster. Public service announcement. Farm your mods. And we need debuffs. We need tons and tons of debuffs in this setup. Who has the potency to put down a bunch of debuffs? Yeah, maybe we'll just use Thrawn. If they start getting turn meter, we'll kick them. Quick check, make sure she's over 218. 225 is it. I remembered correctly. In we go. If this works out according to plan, we're just going to take away their turn meter, keep putting debuffs on them, and they will not get to go. Okay, so they all get to go. Why do they all get to go? How did they get speed? He doesn't get them speed. I messed something up, guys. Something got messed up. And I don't know exactly what it was. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I look at somebody's speed wrong in this team? Or did I just forget something? Oh, plus 30 speed. Oh, man. How did I forget that he's got 30 speed? Good lord. Man, I completely blanked on the fact that there's 30 speed in that kit. Wow. I literally completely forgot, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty horrible. Alright. Let's try Qui-Gon. See if we can get something done in here. We've got to be able to get the healing immunities onto these characters if we want to get them killed. That's good. I mean, we can reduce his health, right? That gets rid of the buff. Okay. Any kills? Yeah, there we go. Just you and me, crew. Just me, crew. It's gonna be just me. Nice. Anakin spends the whole match stunned and then says, you know what? Let's get it on. All right. we've got CLS, Mon Mothma, Vader. If we do Vader, we can do this. We can do this. We can add a Datacron. All right, let's see if we can get through to the back wall. Mark down Vader. Okay. We're going to put the armor reduction on Yoda. Because should be able to put a pretty... Oh, man. Man, I thought we were onto something there. Okay, Merciless Massacre. They still have tenacity up. They're going to have tenacity up for the whole battle, pretty much. And we'll just kill Yoda a second time here. Keep the taunt up. Well, keep the taunt up for a second anyway. Oh, don't kill my Vader, bro. Okay, they killed my Vader, bro. Nothing to be done here. I'm going to lose this one. I don't think there's any way that the crew can counterattack his way to success here. Oof. Alright. That's it. Game, set, match. Yeah, we got a couple wins though, right? Got a couple wins. So if he plays, we lose. If he doesn't play, we win. Pretty straightforward. Conquest over here. We're approaching box 6, I believe. Gold box. Getting close. Got what, 25 left to go. Pretty sure we'll get 25. Get to here. And yeah, that's not bad. I've been getting box 5 on this account. 50 of these, 4 Zetas, 15 shards. So I think this is like 20 shards. Yeah. 1 more Zeta, a couple more of those. So not too impressive of an upgrade, but we'll take it. Take everything we can get, right? All right, guys, if anybody has any last-minute questions, I'll be happy to field them. Otherwise, I'm going to get on out of here and get on with some other stuff that I got to get done today. Anyway, unless something pops up, and close it out there. Sorry for the short stream and, you know, less talking than we usually do, but you guys know where to find me if you want to come over there and ask questions on Ask Loquitur. You know what? While I'm at it, and there's a discussion going on in the Ask Loquitur channel about defense mods. And so one of the things is, you know, if defense mods were really that good, how come it is that nobody else seems to have noticed, or that, like, I'm the only one out there who's selling defense mods as the way to mod characters? And I think the answer to that is just in how the defense mods look. So when you're looking at a character and you're trying to figure out, you know, what do I want to do for mods? If you take a character and you put health mods on like this, a health set gives 10% bonus health. And then you can go into your stats, and when you look at it, you can see your health goes up by 10% of the base health. And it's real obvious, right? You click the button, you look, and the health goes in there. With armor, it's different, right? If you want to see the benefit that you get from armor, you go in here and you look at your stats, and let's say your armor's at 34%. And then you put on a defense set like this, and it says that your defense goes up by 25%. And you come in here and you look, and your armor only went from 33 to 38. And you go, no, it didn't go up by 25%. It went up by 5%, which is like dumb. Why would I put these defense mods on when my armor barely even went up? So the reason why most people don't understand the math behind it or see it as an advantage is because you actually have to go in and calculate the advantage based on the amount of time that it takes to kill your character. So let's use an example of a relict character that has defense mods on. We'll just pick Kenobi. So the reason that I have so many health mods, right? Health mods drop from events. So whenever you're doing events, the mods that you get, the majority of the time are health mods. So I have plenty of health mods. I don't farm them. I farm defense mods, right? But if you look at a character like this, now the armor is at 71%. And this is where, what this means is that if you take a hit for 10,000, 30,000 or 3,000 of it gets through, right? And if I put 2 more health sets on, this would go up to like, let's say 76 or 77%. And you say, wow, you added 50% defense, and this only went up by 7, right? Let's say it went to 78 for 2 sets. Well, here you're getting 30% through. At 78%, only 22% of the damage gets through. So if you take 22% and you compare that to 30%, it's, 22 over 30, which is 67%, I don't know, 65%, let's say. So you're taking 35% less damage. And 35% less damage on every hit is going to be a lot more benefit than 20% extra base health. But that's the issue. The issue is that the armor calculation is just not straightforward. The actual armor calculation is your armor number with the 1 over armor number, and so it's not obvious. It's not obvious. And there's a lot of people who should know better that just continue to mod everything with health. Anyway, it's an interesting discussion. But part of that discussion is also, obviously for characters like Grievous, his damage is based off of his health. So I have absolute garbage mods in my Grievous. Since I don't farm health mods, it's just going to take me a while to get the right mods that I want for Grievous that aren't being claimed by somebody else. But yeah, so Grievous, you want just all health mods on Grievous. I was pointing out that old Daka, if you look at her skills in old Daka's, we're looking at mods instead of skills. Let's click off mods and look at her skills. So in this Chant of Resurrection, somebody gets revived, but then everybody recovers health equal to 50% of her max health. So on this character, for example, there's a skill here that directly triggers off of max health, which makes it make more sense then to use all health sets on the character instead of defense. Defense is going to keep her alive longer against enemy attacks, but health mods are going to take better advantage of the skill that looks at health. Characters that use protection up, on the other hand, like Padme, protection up is based on your max health. So even though the character gets protection up based on max health, and you would think that it's good to do max health to get more protection up, it still calculates out that defense sets are better even for Padme, because the protection up is only acting as a buffer against damage or turning into courage stacks. It's not doing its own thing, right? Like Daka's heal is doing its own thing based on health. All Padme does based on health is protection up, which is just another type of durability. So anyway, yeah, if I had all the mods in the world, the Padme team would be entirely modded with defense mods. I think, honestly, the Padme team would be entirely modded with defense mods. And I would put protection on the circles. And that would be to counter the Malak counter. So Malak can pretty much kill Padme teams the way most people build them, because people build them with all health, and then when Malak does life drain, I mean, he almost kills a character in one hit because the health is just maxed out and he does 100% of their health and damage. If you change that to defense mod sets and you put a protection circle on instead of a health circle, Malak actually struggles in that counter. You could time him out. Hey DL, I noticed you have a reserve of rhodium heat sinks. When you are you buying those Mark III hollow projectors? Are you also getting Mark IIIs to gear up your journey characters? Are you using crystals? So on the Loquitur account, for example, I've been farming this node for 2 months. Right? I need these. Hollow projectors come off the same node. You come over here to the scavenger. It gives us a rhodium heat sinks from the projectors, and it gives us impulse detectors from these. So the Obtisio account, on the other hand, has gotten a bunch of rhodium heat sinks from other gear. So look at the amount of stun cuffs I have over here. The amount of Mark V droid collars that I have over here. So I haven't even been using the Mark III projectors because at some point I had like 980 of these. It was absolutely insane. So I used a bunch of this, which I may regret in the future because I'll use them all up. But a bunch of the droid collars. And then at some point also I had like 800 of these stun gun prototypes. Because I got some from the hyperdrive bundle. I wasn't using them up as fast as I was getting them out of the other events. So yeah, these rhodium heat sinks have been almost nothing from hollow projectors. Well, I won't say nothing, but less. So like if I needed them, I would just come in here right now and I would knock that down to about 300 and make a bunch of rhodium heat sinks. These I'm pretty far ahead on. I go in here and I craft these. I try to keep one of everything crafted if I can. Or let's say one of each of the salvageable ones. And that way when I need electrum conductors, I can come in here and I can, pretty readily see, okay, well, if I can make more of these, then that's what I would be using for my electrum conductors. We've got 40 impulse detectors built out. Yeah, we don't have enough keypads yet. We still need 5 more keypads. I've been crunching these things up whenever I get them. For 10 months now and still don't have 20 of the keypads. Once I get close to doing the Relic 9 on Radis, then we're definitely going to have to get in there and finish those off. I've only got 25 of the arrow magnifiers. I still need 15 more of these. So, still have some more purchases to make there. So would you only use health mods on Savage and Mace according to their kits? Again, if their kit has something that specifically makes an advantage for health mods. So if we look at Mace, Mace is a tank. The Vapod unique says gains 30% max health. Okay. Resilient defense. So what is it that's making you think that he would want only health mods? Shatterpoint, 10% protection. Reduces max health. What am I missing? Recover 30% protection. Mace gains turn meter. Yeah, so there's nothing here. There's nothing. The fact that he gains 30% health, again, if you put more defense on him, let's say he's at 100,000 health and you give him defense versus giving him health mods and taking him to 130,000 defense, it doesn't matter. 30% of 100,000 under a whole bunch of defense is still better than 30% of 130,000 without the defense. So this is just a durability skill. I don't see anything in his kit that says, you know, something special happens off of health. Oh, the attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of Mace's max health. That's so small, though. 5% of Mace's max health. I mean, again, even if we use the example, if you could crank him all the way up to 100,000, 5% of 100,000 would be 5,000. So 30,000 would be 600. So you could increase his damage by 600 using a health set. 3 health sets if he had 100,000 health. $100,000 health, 30,000, 6,000. Yeah, I mean, so that's the difference between him hitting for 35,000 or 41,000. I guess, I guess that's enough to make sense. Yep. So he's a tank. Because he's a tank, I think the durability aspect of it is more important than the extra damage aspect. So I would still mod Mace with defense mods. I would still mod him with defense mods because he's a tank. Invincible Assault adds 5% of his health. Yeah. And who else did you say? Savage. %75% defense and 30% tenacity. Well, right there, look at that. If you put defense mods on him, he's gaining 75% more defense on the defense you already put on him. Right? Which is insane. Whenever he takes damage, he gains defense up. Again, absolutely brilliant for defense. This spell, Savage gains 50% defense, max health, and offense, and 30 speed. At the start of the encounter, 2 stacks of resilient defense. 10% turn meter. When he's critically hit, he gains 16% health, steal, and offense. Recover 15%, 50% defense per stack. Okay. Overpower. Deal physical damage. Okay. Staggering blow. Okay. Yep, I'd use 3 defense sets on Savage. I'd use 3 defense sets, but I would probably use a cross that's health and maybe even an arrow that's health, right? So you stack your health on your main stats with the arrow and the cross. I would probably still put critical damage on him so that he can do damage. Ramp his damage and hit harder. But yeah, all of this defense makes him... Yeah. Stacking defense too. So not only does he gain the advantage from defense, and then let's talk about health steal. Okay? So again, let's use an extreme case. And let's use somebody who modded their character strictly for defense, and they have 100,000. And somebody who modded their character strictly for health and has 150,000. Okay? Every attack that you take is going to do less health damage to you. So let's say you take one big hit that would do 100,000. Reduce that down. I don't know. I don't want to go through all the numbers. But let's say it would do 70,000 to your character without the defense and 50,000 to your character with the extra defense. Once you hit back, your offense is your offense. It's completely separate from the equation with health and defense. It's easier to heal back hit points. Either way, you're going to heal back 20,000 hit points, and those 20,000 hit points are going to be higher valued under the extra defense. Bulldog 1205 did a video a while back on all the maths involved with defense and a spreadsheet that you can plug all the stats in to show what will be better. 99% of the time, defense was better than health stats. Yeah, I would say 100% of the time it's better in terms of durability. In terms of keeping your character alive, durability, it's always better. But if there's a skill, if there is specifically a skill that you're going after that triggers off of health, that's when you would want to prioritize health mods. So Grievous, Daka, I mean, if you wanted Mace Windu to be doing damage, I don't know, maybe you somehow are trying to use him as your damage dealer in a JMK team or something, you know, by having him be the lowest and the person that always assists, trying to get an ability block off of his basic and do extra damage. You know, then maybe it makes sense. But I would still, just for the sake of him getting taunt and being a tank, the opponent's going to be attacking him, doing damage to him. So I would still do health main stats and defense mod sets. Alrighty guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all. And we'll wrap it up there. If you haven't joined the Discord, come on and join the Discord. All the people that you see in chat, all the people like sharing information and knowledge and talking about stuff. We got all those people over on Discord, hanging out, helping each other, helping you. Even if you're not a talkative person, you can just come over, hang out in the Discord, see what other people are saying, and you're going to learn a lot from that. So hope you'll join. The link is down below. Like, subscribe, and if you want to support the channel as a Patreon, the link is there. My Patreon membership is $4 a month. It's super cheap, and it gets you into a special channel in the Discord. And I pay a lot of attention to the Patreon stuff in Discord, and you can pretty much have direct access to me for help, advice, discussion, whatever you like, account reviews, all that stuff. All right, thank you all for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you all in the next Holocron.